I'm Brendan Gilhooly.
And I'm Alex Perez.
And this is CSI Today. Today! North Korea is being blamed for planting a landmine. South Korea retaliates by broadcasting propaganda against North Korea. Our first story of the day takes us to the Korean Peninsula. Alex with the story.
North Korea is threatening South Korea if the broadcast is not stopped. Last week, North Korean troops had moved to the border in preparation for possible acts of war. However, as of Monday, August 24th, the two countries have decided to engage in peace talks and to de-escalate the aggressive war rhetoric.
Do you like robots? Then we have a story for you. The U.S. robotics company Megabots Inc. challenged a Japanese company, Shirobashi Heavy Industry, to a robot fight. Japan agreed, but only if it was in hand-to-hand combat.
While the U.S. would have to change their robot from a long-range paintball shooter to more of a hand-to-hand close combat fighter. In order to do that, Megabots Inc. would try to fundraise at least $500,000 to upgrade their robot.
Some of the upgrades include heavy-duty armor, hydraulics, and an increase to the overall speed of the robot. Megabots Inc. estimates that the full cost to upgrade will be around $1,500,000. Currently, it stands at 15 feet and weighs 12,000 pounds, while its opponent, Kiratas, stands at 13 feet and weighs 9,000 pounds. The winner will be determined on June of 2016.
We here at CSI Today have obtained classified footage of an unannounced preliminary fight. Take a look.
Finish him!
Speaking of close fights, it's presidential primary season, and in the current race, it can be hard to keep track of what's going on, with well over 20 candidates having thrown their hats in the ring. Today, we'll try to give you a quick rundown of some of the most important candidates.
Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton announced she is back for a second shot at becoming the President of the United States. Clinton has long been a leader of the Democratic Party, having been a senator, First Lady, and Secretary of State.
Another Democratic hopeful is Bernie Sanders, Vermont's junior senator and former U.S. House representative. Sanders, a political independent and self-proclaimed socialist who will be running as a Democrat, plans to make college free, stand up for working families, and supports a $1 trillion program to rebuild the nation's roadways and bridges. Also running as a Democrat is Martin O'Malley, governor of Maryland, and many expect current Vice President Joe Biden to run as well.
The list of Republicans running for office is much longer. With no clear favorite to win the nomination, Ben Carson states he knows what it's like to grow up in a tough neighborhood, and knows education is a ladder to climb out of poverty and dependence.
On June 16, 2015, Donald Trump declared he is one of the presidential candidates. He states that he will be one of the greatest presidents by bringing our jobs and money back from different countries.
Out of all the candidates, Hillary Clinton is polling 56% favorability in Arizona, followed by Bernie Sanders with 34% and Donald Trump with 33%.
Arizona will be holding its primary elections on March 22, 2016. And Mavericks, please don't forget the importance of voting and educating yourself on both the issues and the candidates.
Hi, I'm Majid Awada, and this is Josh Flores, and welcome to Sports in 60 Seconds for CSI Today. Today for Southridge Sports, basketball conditioning is on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. If you are interested, feel free to join them. Bring tons and tons and tons of water. It is hot outside. It is Arizona after all. Josh.
In today's top story for the NFL, Jordy Nelson did tear his ACL in a preseason game, a game that doesn't even matter, which is kind of sad for the Green Bay Packers wide receiver. I don't know about you, Badges, but I feel like that would really hurt the team this year. Guess we'll have to find out. Back to you, Alex.
And now for today's top story.
For years, solitary confinement has been at the center of controversy when debating the constitutionality of certain prison procedures versus prisoners' Eighth Amendment right.
This Eighth Amendment prohibits the federal government from imposing cruel and unusual punishment, including torture.
For constitutional rights shine light on Pelican Bay Prison in California. The center filed the lawsuit against the prison back in 2012, and prisoners have organized protests in 2011 and 2013.
Researchers have stated that prolonged time in solitary confinement can lead to mental deterioration, and according to New Scientist journalist Michael Bond, quote, humans need social interaction to maintain a sense of identity and a grasp on reality.
To get the Maverick perspective on the issue, here's CSI Today field reporter Kasim Dupree.
Do you agree with that?
No.
Why don't you agree with that, Carlos?
I believe it's inhumane. Because I think people deserve a second chance. I don't think they should just die.
For doing something like equal to their crime, I think there'd be a lot less crime, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you believe the cruel and unusual punishments will slow down crime rates?
Yeah. I think people would be more scared to commit a crime if they knew someone was coming to them.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's Joshua Flores' answer.
That's our show for today. Thank you for watching CSI Today.
And this is CSI I Hate You.
Why are you laughing? Here's CSI Today film reporter. Her name, Kasim.
Talking about the Lambos at 56.